It was members of law enforcement, not all members of law enforcement, but at least some members of law enforcement, who pressured the university to close this exhibit. Not because they believed the art was objectionable. They had no problem with the art per se. They had a problem with the artist. This is a case of saying to the community, we hate this guy, so you can't see his art. And this is wrong, because this is allowing them to decide whose voice gets heard and whose voice doesn't. Activists would love to be able to make a phone call and get something done. We'd love to call up someone and stop the war in Iraq. We'd love to call someone else and close the School of the Americas. We'd love to sometimes be able to get through to someone in the court system and get justice for someone for whom justice was denied. But we can't. We know our only recourse is the First Amendment, political public protest. And we do that, and we do it well.
I have this one piece, but it requires a beat, so I want to see if we can all do it kind of a beat together. It's really easy. It's like this. It goes. Keep going. Look inside, try to realize, theorize, hypothesize, and prophesize, size up to neutralize what lies may arise in my heart and mind and choke up this tongue from time to time. Fear, paralyzed, sees bad and good, can't decide. Should I speak out, stand up, or stand aside? And so each time, jaw drops wide, mesmerized as the chain of events flies on by, brutalizing one more mind, terrorizing one more tyke, paralyzing one more life. Can we join eyes in witness? Do you recognize without compromise? If you can sympathize in witness, then recognize and realize. A will without an act don't make a right. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Will without the act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. Recognize. Will without the act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. Time to realize. Will without the act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. We must arise. Function of the liberal is critical. Stops the flow of concerned individuals. Murder elite kills while they ridicule. Try to stop all thought that's critical. Razzle dazzle you for hours with metaphysical descriptions of dimensions minuscule in relation to the grander game plan. Time is now and our future's at hand. Who is the greatest madman but one who sits on the fence, questioning your need for self-defense, deciding that you had no right to dissent, knowing that it makes a difference once your vigor is spent. All arguing becomes like nonsense without self-defense. Non-violent is how those murdered meet their end. Even in speech, FBI wants
it. And believe me, I don't believe in killing innocent people like they're doing overseas. I don't think we should be part of that because it's wrong. But I don't know what their intent is on this. But I'm here to say that they're not political prisoners. They were criminals. They were bombers. They were bank robbers. They were cop killers.
Artistic giftedness is not given up by the heavens only to those who lawmakers or law enforcers deem worthy. Art is not a talent of the righteous and pure, not even a talent of the most generous of spirit. Remember, this is not Tom Manning's art show. This is not Tom Manning's art show. This is our art show. This is art for the people of Maine. If the voices of Tom Manning and friends are silenced by the New Jersey police or whoever, they may be fine people, and they're upset, and I am sorry. We have not anything against them except one thing: the suppression of art and free speech.
Ask Malcolm X how Fred Hampton went. Didn't say a thing because he's dead. A cop was involved, a bullet and a fed. Coincidence? Right, said Fred. Coincidence? Right, said Fred. Made him a martyr at 6 a.m. Shot in his bed by police gunmen. You say shoot out, I say shoot in. You say shoot out, I say shoot in. Locked up in Supermax security. Illinois Pinhead said status E. Lockdown hours 23. 1 hour left to wonder, am I really free? And where's this lady liberty? Issue from bench decree which suspends First Amendment guaranteed right to speech, and the riot police, they block the street and charge the ones whose head they beat with riot conduct, disorderly, assaulting troops feloniously. George Orwell called it double speak. Now it's the law for all the sheeple to follow. Put your head down, pay no mind. Keep your nose clean, stay in. Crime of the century, greatest crime. Stop without a word from speaking your mind. Keep your head down, pay no mind, keep your nose clean. Stay in line, crime of the century, greatest crime. Stop without a word from speaking your mind. A will without an act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. Realize will without the act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. Recognize will without the act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Will without the act don't make it right. Knowing is not enough. We must arise. Say with me. We must arise. We must arise.
Tom Manning's art transcends prison walls and razor wire to reach the heart of America. His is a voice of the voiceless, a working class, anti-racist expression of a spirit that won't be broken. Let us celebrate this art and bring it to the people in Portland, Boston, New York, and beyond. Let the truth be heard. There are political prisoners in America, and they must be freed. Ray-Luc Lavoisier. Free all political prisoners and prisoners of war. Free Mumia. Free Leonard. Free Tom